I went to was supposed to be the best. His name was Hajid Patel. Now, we worked together for 3 years intensive therapy, and after 3 years, I finally said, "So, Dr. Patel, what's the prognosis?" He said, "You know, Steve, you must understand that life is not for everyone."
Welcome back to another episode of Inside HTC. In this episode, we take a look at the hit show, My Mother's Italian, My Father's Jewish, and I'm in Therapy, playing now through February 19th at the Herberger Theater Center. And we'll meet the star of this new show, Ron Tobin.
I always got confused. When I was a kid, we went to this place, it was called Bernie's Diner in Brooklyn. My grandma would order, "I'll have a tuna fish sandwich and a glass of prune juice." Is that to go? Oh, I hope so, yeah. I've been blessed enough to do the role of Steve in My Mother's Italian, My Father's Jewish, and I'm in Therapy since November of 2008. Matter of fact, it was actually in the States. And even if she didn't know an answer, she had an answer. Little old neighbor comes over one time. "Excuse me, Angelina, I don't mean to trouble you, sweetheart, but could you tell me the quickest way to Main Street? Are you driving or walking?" "I'm driving." "Then that's the quickest." And that's one of the great things about this show. Steve, actually, if you notice, we break the fourth wall, which means I can actually communicate with the audience. And Steve gives me a green light, so, if things are going well with the audience, I can actually, throw in some improv. And with tonight's crowd, today's crowd, God bless them, there was a lot of energy. I fed off them, and you saw a lot of improv that happened. You guys are laughing. I almost missed my flight. And it was a flight from hell anyway, too. It was one of those small little 20-seaters. You ever been on those planes? It was the kind of plane where your knees were the headrest for the guy in front of you.
Well, it's a laugh per minute. The guy's very talented. I don't know how he does that show every night. A lot of energy, a lot of laughs.
Ron is probably one of the funniest guys I've seen.
Was amazing. He is so talented. We're so glad we came. Oh.
I think it's the same type of pulled over friend of mine. He's a juggler. He's on his way to go do one of the cruise ships, So what does he have in his front seat? A set of machetes, a bunch of knives. He's a juggler. "Get out of the car with the weapons." "I'm a juggler." "Get out of the car." "I'm a juggler." "Then let me see you juggle." So there he is in front of a patrol car, in the middle of the highway, juggling 7 machetes. A truck driver goes by. "Hell, I better quit drinking. I couldn't pass that test."
The show was wonderful. It hit home. It made me laugh and cry at the same time.
It was a wonderful show. Thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it.
Anybody that wants to have a good time, they ought to come down to the Herberger.
Let me tell you, what a wonderful facility. People, you need to come down to the Herberger Theater, let me tell you. The people are wonderful, the facility is fantastic, everything. Now, right at the end of the war, my dad called my grandmother up from Europe to tell the good news, that the war was over. "Hello?" "No, it's me, Ma. It's over, Ma. We won, Ma. We won." "All right, what was the score?" "No, the war. We won in the Netherlands. I got better news. I'm coming home, and I met someone." "I'm delighted, sweetheart. Tell me." "Well, you're going to get upset, Ma. Just know it. She's not Jewish." "As long as you're happy, darling, what could I care?" "She's Italian." "What could be better than Italian?" "Great, Ma, great, because we want to come home and we want to live near you." "Live near me? No, you'll live with me. You'll stay in my house, you'll sleep on my bed." "Where would you sleep, Ma?" "It won't matter, darling. When I hang up, I'm going to kill myself." You don't have to be Jewish, you don't have to be Italian, you just have to have a family. And you know what? Even if you don't have a family, you just have to be a person that lives on earth. If you're dealing with people, because we talk about anyone you meet every day, a cab driver, someone you meet at the airport, just people. If you've lived on earth and had to deal with people, you need to come down to the Herberger Theater and see us. I'll save you thousands in therapy. We'll be here for 5 weeks until February 19th, so please, come on down. And if you do, take the time after the show and chat with me. I'd love to. I've got some great stories, and sometimes I get great material from you, so thanks.
Thank you for watching this episode of Inside HTC. Please stay tuned for more episodes coming real soon.